No wonder all those guys in World War I died.
Hit him with the drum roll. Do we have a drum roll?
It's like
This
orange.
is good enough.
Do you have a drum roll?
Orange.
I don't think we do.
No, oh, yellow.
Nope. No.
If
Oh,
you
we don't have a
hit the-
drum roll.
If you
Here,
hit light blue a lot, if you just
Dustin, what did you get for Christmas?
We are back. It is like a reunion at the Calm Down It's Fine podcast. I am your ghost host, Harrison, here with Cameron, Manarese,
Yeah.
David,
Hello.
and not Dustin,
Yeah,
But-
where is he?
the the original Manarese brother,
Hi.
Kaz
Kazimoto.
Manarese.
Hi, everyone.
And we're here, we're watching the Michigan game.
That's right.
Let's do it. Here we go. I'm going to press the button off, okay? Because you just kind of jumped off a cliff. Here we go. Ready? We're here.
True.
Huh?
True.
True. Harrison is back, everybody! Yes!
Ow!
Lock the door. Ruth doesn't get him
Lock
back. Yeah, so you're already over it, huh?
She's at a
Okay.
ladies Bible study tonight.
Oh.
How often?
Now I can get away.
How often does she use that excuse?
What, the ladies Bible study? It's like once a month.
She's like, so we could potentially have you every 2 out of every 4 episodes.
If it's on Monday, maybe.
Yeah. I think Dustin has class on Tuesdays.
Mhm.
So we could if we
I have nothing going on in life.
nothing except that voice crack.
Yeah, except for
No.
going through puberty again.
Yeah, it's tough. Cass, what's your life been like?
Busy.
You got to have one in the
Really
chamber
busy.
there, man. You have one in the chamber.
Well, Christmas was good. And
Yes.
Oh
then
yay!
Christmas was good, and
Yeah.
then work's been busy. We've been, doing it. Staying busy,
Building.
building, putting stuff together.
Tearing stuff apart, putting stuff together, call it construction. So it's been a while, Harry. It's been a while since me and David have been together, right? Before Christmas?
Yeah.
Before Christmas, and then we had the Brian Bates episode, which, flip you, Brian.
Throw it out there.
The views of Cameron do not reflect the opinions of everyone else on the podcast.
Yeah, Brian, what happened to we gave you our merch. We gave you a sign that Harrison sent us. We gave him the sign of Jesus dribbling, crossing up the devil.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we gave it to him.
Ah, it was a
So
shame.
if you watch the podcast, you'll see that. But
Yep.
we gave him a shirt for everyone on the Nate Land crew. We brought him into our loving arms.
Mhm.
We gave him a platform. We made him who he is. And he goes on his show and doesn't say one word. So we don't
Made
even,
him who he is.
like we don't even exist.
Well,
Well,
there's evidence that he has met us at least once.
yeah, I'm tagging him in this video. At Brian Bates.
Get him back one way or another.
Yeah. That's it. Hey, send us our shirts back, Brian.
Why? I'm not gonna wear it.
No, I can sell them. That was dipping in the barrel there. I saved those for the day that I bet he didn't even give them to the guys. But who cares? We're gonna own his podcast one day. All right, he's gonna say this episode.
Confidence is key.
He's gonna
Confidence.
open up. Hello, this is Nate Land podcast of a podcast of the Calm Down It's Fine
Productions.
Productions.
Hashtag goals.
Hashtag goals. All right. So yeah, I got in a wreck.
Oh yeah, you sent me a picture of that.
Totaled my truck. Yeah, my
Really?
truck. My F-350. I got hit in the back. It was Monday, so we recorded on Sunday
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
with Brian Bates. And I got hit on Monday. I was turning into a job.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Happy New Year. Happy broke neck. Yeah, I was turning into a job and I had unhooked my trailer, left it at the job, went to go get some material, was coming back, and I was turning. I was like down to 10 miles an hour, and this guy hit me at 55 in the back. Just spun my truck all through the field.
What did he hit you with?
F-150. I had F-350. His truck just demolished. I mean, demolished. Mine, it's totaled, but
It was just the bed's messed up.
yes,
Essentially?
the frame is bent.
Okay.
The frame was bent, but
They
all
deemed it
my
total.
materials out, just flown in the field. Everything's all over the road. And then I went out in the field, picked up the material, and went and walked up to the job, finished it before I went home. And then my wife had to come pick me up. But
Nikki got rear-ended by
I'm good.
a
Thank you.
guy as
I'm
well.
fine. I'm fine. I'm
Well, I
fine.
can tell
You
you're
didn't ask
sitting
him.
there.
His emotional well-being, though,
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
my bad.
could be
What's it called?
damaged.
Yeah.
Your mental health,
Well, my mental
Mental
health,
your
issues.
and
PTSD,
no,
pain and suffering.
that's it.
I would have
Pain
went with
Pain and
mental
suffering.
issues,
Yeah.
but okay.
Nikki
You
got
should sue
rear-ended
the
as
guy for
well,
all he's worth.
and it was funny.
Well,
you
we're
can't put a
trying to
you
get
can't put a monetary value on pain and suffering.
No, it's actually my neck is pretty sore, so
so,
it is.
so for all it's worth.
I mean, essentially 45 miles an hour is that's.
55.
But he was going. But you were going 10. So,
Okay. Yeah.
I did the math.
Is that how it works?
Your neck was braced for at least 10 of those miles.
My seat went woof to the floor.
Well, I'm saying. So he didn't hit you with 55 pounds of force.
And it
He
wasn't
hit you with-
full direct. It was on this angle too, so you had to take that in consideration.
Yeah.
I hadn't turned. There was no
Basically,
turn
I'm
lane.
trying to tell you to man up.
There was no
No.
turn lane. Just straight up, boosh. Total my stinking truck. And then the insurance, of course, they don't want to give you what it's worth. It's like
Right.
so annoying.
Nikki's got a rental right now.
She got hit?
Yeah, she got rear-ended. And this is so funny. The guy.
You can ask her how her well-being is.
Yeah, how's her pain and suffrage?
I didn't ask. So no, she's fine. But it wasn't as bad as you got hit. It messed up the bumper and like the back like panel there by the hatch. But the guy gets out of the car and walks up to her and he's like, "Can you not call the police? I have a warrant out."
Oh my goodness.
And Nikki was like, I'm already on the phone. Right? So I'm like, no. I was like, we're not playing games with a sketchy guy. So
He's
there's
just like
no, so they're sitting there and I'm on the phone with her and the guy's pacing back and forth. She's sitting in the car. Police officer shows up and this guy beelines to the police officer. Just, phew. Nikki's just sitting in the car waiting for the cop to come up to her car. And
Wait, who's sitting in the
How
car?
does he beeline?
Nikki is sitting in her car.
Right.
How does he beeline to the cop
Yeah.
He runs to the cop.
but sits in his own car?
No.
Yeah.
He gets
Okay.
out of his
That's
car,
what
runs to the cop.
Yeah.
She's sitting in her car.
Because at first he was pacing, and then
He was pacing.
Uh-huh.
She was sitting in the car
Yeah.
because he's
Okay.
worried that the cops
accepted
coming.
faith. He just
Yeah.
opened up the back door.
Yeah. So
Hey, you right, Todd? Good to see you again.
It's you get man.
so
How's your Christmas?
so
Wife and kids, all right?
yeah. So
Here's
she called the police. She said he smelled like marijuana, like the whole nine. He runs to the cop. She rolls down her window to like eavesdrop, and she can't hear what he's saying, but she hears the cop go, "So let me get this straight. You don't have a license. This isn't your car." And Nikki's just like, "Oh, I'm so glad I called the cop," because this guy's like, obviously he's gonna be sketchy about
He's
it.
the
So,
type guy that rear ends people.
so then he gives Nikki like the insurance information, stuff like that. Come to find out, that wasn't even his insurance information.
Did they cover it though?
So they got the insurance through the guy's dad.
Right.
Mhm.
Which makes sense.
Right. So the guy's dad ends up getting Nikki's phone number and is like, "Can we settle this like outside of insurance?" And Nikki's like, "What do I do?" And I was like, "You go through insurance." I was like, We're not dealing with this. This is what insurance is for. I'm not going to be going back and forth." And then they're like, "Oh, it's going to cost however much to repair your car." And the guy's like, "Oh, I'm not paying that." And I was like, "Nah, we're just gonna go through it." So Nikki's phone was like blowing up. The guy's freaking out because there's a warrant. Please don't call the cops. And Nikki's like,
Did he get arrested? What happened to the guy?
"No, the cop. I'm assuming that maybe the warrant is in New Jersey or something, because the cop was just like, you can't drive this car away, like, because you don't have a license. You have law issues. So
They didn't extradite him.
nah, she was just like, you got to get a ride home and somebody's got to come pick this car up. So we dropped Nikki's car off or Nikki dropped it off this morning.
You're
she
gonna
got
get fixed, or are you gonna?
yeah, just
not
gonna repair it.
total,
Yeah. And she's got a Dodge Charger. I was like, let me drive it.
Yeah.
And she was like, insurance didn't put you on the rental. And she was like, if something happens, then we get in
She
trouble.
said, "Sorry, my kid's not on the
One
on
flash.
the-
So I'm just gonna take it and drive it when she's not
drive it in the
looking.
driveway. Boom, 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 back and forth. Yeah, dude, it rocks.
Burnouts in the driveway.
Open up your garage, back it in, and then just
just revving it in neutral in the driveway.
Get lightheaded because I forgot to open the garage door.
you're just in there, out, and it's just red. And you're just.
Oh man.
Oh man. So, yeah, dude. But honestly, I'm glad she's okay. That's great. Was it a stoplight?
Yeah. She was on her way home from work and she was in traffic in Middletown. And I mean, it's like standstill traffic. So she was like, it's not like we were going and then we stopped. She was like, we were like, just go stop, go stop, go stop, go stop, go stop. And then she said she was sitting there and then the guy just boom. She was like, what?
Yeah,
Like,
that's so annoying. Yeah, I was pretty shocked. It actually rocked me really. Like I did go to the ER and they said I had whiplash and a concussion. And it made so much sense like a day later because I called my dad and I was out in the middle of the road. What's that?
How many fingers?
14. I called my dad and I was out in the middle of the road. Traffic was stopped because he was dead center. Like his spun out in the middle of the road. Mm-hmm. I was picking up stuff out of the road. I called Dad the wind.
What's
he's
expensive?
Like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm picking up stuff out of the road. And I'm like, why was I out in the middle of the road? Leave it. Like nothing was clicking. I was like,
Lumber prices are expensive, dude. You pick that up.
it wasn't
you
even.
best believe
It was
bro.
like I had a ladder, I had a tow strap, I had just all kinds of random stuff that was just flown everywhere. And but then I was like, why did I even go back in the house and put it because it was just like a tiny piece of
Man of
trim.
integrity.
I had to
he's
go.
like, I
I
got a
literally
job
had to
do.
leave to go repair just a tiny little. And somebody had got stuck earlier that day at the job, and I spent like an hour trying to pull them out with my truck. And that's one of the reasons I had to unhook and didn't have my trailer on. Because if it hit my
So it's
trailer,
that guy's fault,
all
really.
my yeah. So it was stupid, but it's all. And then we got a rental truck. I didn't even get to drive it because we have just like an old spare truck, as you can see it out there.
Mm-hmm.
So the rental truck comes, and we were gone the week after Christmas. So it was just sitting, and then they totaled my truck, and they had to have theirs back like 3 days. So this is brand new, like Dodge Hemi or Dodge
Didn't get a chance to
Cummins,
drive it.
and then I didn't even get to hook it up to my
Not
trailer. I was
even.
like, pfft.
Now in neutral, revving in the driveway.
Yeah. Vum, 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 vum. And it was enough about us. You guys have heard a lot about us. Harry, how's the wedded life? How's the old ball and chain?
So, on the topic of ball and chain, there was this was we were doing a New Year's Eve. The church has a New Year's Eve like game show thing, and like the families dress up. I told Ruth. So we went to Boston for the honeymoon, and it was around Halloween time. And I'm like, oh, Chuck, I forgot to park my Halloween costume. But we were walking around the streets of Boston.
Your
Halloween costume.
How?
I know. Normally I make a bigger deal of it. But I guess the excitement of the wedding got me distracted. But we were there in Boston, and there was this lady with like this leash thing, and like looked like a prisoner. And then there's this guy, and it's like all black, and like, what is that? And he's like, oh, it's a ball and chain. So I said, hey Ruth. so like, hey Ruth, what are your thoughts about if we did this for New Year's, dressing up as a ball and chain?
Did you?
She was all for it. And my mom's like, we should go dress up together. I'm like, it can't be a funny thing like that. So what we did was we did the
Wait, what?
well, it can't be a
So
three.
you chose your mom
You
over
can't
your
do a
wife.
ball and chain. And
You-
like, how do you incorporate your mom as that?
She could have been the chain.
Nah, that would have been weird though. Like, so.
Yeah, well, you didn't have to use your mom.
Well, no, it's like, she's
Leaving-
gonna be
it's
a part
called
of it.
leaving-
Yeah,
Cleve?
like listen, mom.
Leaving Cleve. Your mom can just go
Look-
as
look,
like
Miss Heather.
Ebenezer, one of Ebenezer Scrooge's
Yeah,
like
sorry, Miss
ghosts.
Heather. You're
I
gonna
don't
have
know.
to you're gonna have to find your own costume.
Yeah.
We ended up doing the whole Dunkin'
Love you,
Donuts.
love you,
things.
Miss Heather. Love you,
Ended up
Miss
doing
Heather.
no Dunkin' Donuts. But now,
Oh yeah, you
um,
guys did do Dunkin' Donuts, right? Was that for New Year's?
yeah, it was the New Year's. It was.
So
I did see the picture. The picture made me laugh.
It was 80s Afro kind of garb and a
You
donut
can.
inflatable.
Did you put it on Instagram?
I didn't. No.
Oh,
Oh, I did put it on Instagram. I had put it on a story though.
yeah, yeah. It's gone now.
So
Oh, what
maybe
do you got to
came up
hide?
repost it. So well,
Only 24 hours.
So and then on top of that, so Amanda, Brother Charlie's like niece, who's there, every time there's something that goes on, takes a photo and sends it and puts it in the family group text. And Brother Charlie's like, what did I get myself into? What did I recommend? What I send? And I told Pastor Gates, like, I'll be honest, Brother Charlie's gonna get more and more disappointed in me as the year goes by. So he's just more and more like, oh my gosh, what do we
So funny.
make? But Wedded Life
What we're producing.
is wonderful, and it makes me really think like, how did I do this thing?
I know.
like
I know.
like wait a minute, what?
Yeah,
This is
Life
ridiculous.
is really hard without a woman. Kaz, you don't know. Life's fine for you right now. It's fine.
I was like, I
Amen
was just
to
so
that.
ignorant. I had no
Amen.
clue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's- You know the thing, like I learned now that I got married, I discovered like that magic table, like where if you just leave stuff on the magic table, like
Yes.
it disappears.
yeah,
and
it
then,
just goes. It leaves.
and then like
Is that sketch? Have you seen it? Yeah, it's a sketch where the guy the guy to his mom said, every time I leave something on this table, it just magically disappears.
clean.
Watch. He puts stuff there.
His
He's
wife's
like,
like,
oh yeah.
he's like, are you kidding me? I was like, no, I'm serious. I didn't believe it at first.
It was stupid. How was Christmas, everyone?
Christmas was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How would you? I mean, you gave her a house. You gave her a ring. Did you say this is too close to Christmas? Like I am your gift.
Well, Christmas was tough because it was like, hey, Ruth. So like leading up to the wedding being in October, you have the whole registry thing. So anything you kind of are wanting is on the registry. So it's been kind of months of
Don't need anything ever now.
Amazon Christmas. Yeah, I'm like, I could have put a PlayStation on there, I suppose.
You
But
could've.
but I'm like,
Or your in-laws didn't get you one.
no.
No, okay.
No.
So, but
watch their
like-
their daughter's marriage just go
crumble.
straight
Yeah,
down the tube.
They're like, we want Ruth to come back home. Give Harry a PlayStation.
The inside joke is my in-laws got me a PS5, so just nothing says we want you to get divorced.
But like,
Like getting your 28-year-old
on the-
son-in-law PS4.
5.
on the fragile,
PS5
newly
Slim.
married, like at a time-sucking video game.
Here, create an addictive habit right out of the
it.
gate.
And that was good. And then, so it was like, what do we do? We just got like, all right, hey, what's on your Amazon registry? Surprise! Like,
Yeah.
So that was good. And then we did Christmas at the Gibson side, my mom's side, in the morning. Then drove up to New Hampshire that day, and then did Christmas there, and then stayed up for like a day or two. And then I drove back. She stayed up there a little bit longer. It was good.
Yeah, man, it's awesome. Yeah, Christmas was busy here as well. Me and my wife did our Christmas on Sunday afternoon, Christmas Eve, because Kaysen has no idea. We didn't
Right.
get him anything but an empty box. Just joking. We got him that, and we got him something else. no, but I mean, he was 7 months old at Christmas, so it's like, he doesn't really know. But he did give us a pretty good reaction on some stuff. Like
Did he at least read the card and say thank you?
he read the card, did not say thank you.
Man,
So
looks like a lot
we're
of coal
gonna-
next year. Kate.
Didn't say it.
didn't say thank you, and
Did he at
my
least, like, look
stocking didn't
past
have
the-
anything in it from him.
Oof.
I mean, his mom didn't get anything. I expected him to do something.
Like when
Wow.
you open up the cards,
wow.
did he at least like
Wow.
look past the money falling down to keep reading the
Yeah,
card?
yeah.
The disrespect.
I had stuff in my stocking.
Mm.
He had stuff in his stocking. Kayla had nothing in her stocking.
Wow.
Who's supposed to do that?
Wow.
I mean, brat.
Wow.
Crazy.
Anyways,
That's
no,
why you gave him
Payoff takes a
the
while.
dog breeding bed as a ball pen now.
that.
He said, well,
It might be a
Guess we're not-
whelping pen, but not a dog breeding pen. There, Harry.
guess we're not having dogs. I guess Casey can use it.
Yeah. Here it is.
Casey, that's not a ball. It's a
You
leftover
don't, you
from
don't
the
know
dog.
how many times I've thought that can be the new whelping box. They get the puppies can't crawl out of that.
Casey just playing with the dog droppings. Says, no, stop it.
Don't chew on that. No.
That's funny.
No. So we did Christmas morning at my parents'. We got up, went there. What's happening here in Michigan? And then we left there like at 11 and went up to New Jersey and did her grandparents, and then we went to her parents' house, which is in the same house but upstairs, not in the basement where her grandparents live. That's a brutal situation. The grandparents live in the dungeon in the basement.
Is this the same house we were at?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's a finished basement. So we had 3 Christmases on Christmas. We got spoiled. So, yep, the Lord is good. And then the week after Christmas, my family, we always go away, so we went to Lancaster, hence the hat, Lancaster. So, you guys
Fun
went
times,
to
fun times.
Michigan, right?
No, we went to Connecticut.
Oh,
yeah. So we went to Connecticut. Got up there the day before Christmas Eve.
Oh, wow. They
Oh.
take a field goal.
Oh, just barely.
Christmas Eve, we went to church with her parents in the morning, and then they had a big family Christmas Eve thing Sunday night. Christmas Day, just kind of hung out, took it easy, ate some food. So yeah, Nikki got me some awesome stuff for Christmas, as she always does.
Good
She's a
segue.
fantastic gift giver.
Yeah.
What'd she get you?
She got me a new pair of Dunks, Nike Dunks, that I had been eyeing for a while.
Jesus.
Huh?
It's I think
Yeah,
is this
no,
the Chosen? We gotta stop watching TV while we're recording.
Look, it's not so often during the championship game that they have like, it's an open tomb. Like,
This is a commercial
College
for the
football
Chosen.
is very religious in the South, though.
yeah, it's,
That's-
a commercial
it's
for the
not
Chosen.
Southern.
Oh yes, it's
Yeah. You have to give honor to Jesus where you can. He doesn't get much honor these days.
Yeah, they had to pay big bucks for this commercial.
No doubt.
National championship is on if you haven't figured that out.
Yeah, that's why I'm wearing this.
Michigan.
My brother-in-law, his gift was funny. It was annoying, but it was funny. One, we got him with his Christmas card. Nikki found this card that it's one of those cards where you open it and it plays a song.
Mm-hmm.
So she got him this card. You open it and it plays the Rickroll song,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
We've been Rickrolled before.
Yes.
And the gimmick with this card is that when you close it, the song just keeps playing.
Going.
And it'll play for 6 hours.
oh
When you open it, it goes for 6
Yeah,
hours.
So
Yeah,
it's
it turns on and it does not stop.
Can you like break the battery?
Huh?
Can you break the battery?
I mean, you probably could
You
if
can
you
break
destroyed the card.
Which
Right.
everyone does.
But the card is
9 times out of 10.
It's not just regular like cardstock paper. It's like Teflon stuff.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like the house
High
wrap stuff that you
quality.
can't just like tear up and like cut open with scissors and stuff.
they thought
like they-
about this card.
Yeah, like this card is like it's
How much was said card?
I don't know. She
6
found it. She found it, and I was like, "Yes, buy that."
hours.
Yeah, 6 hours of never gonna give you up, never gonna let you.
So,
Right?
talk about affirmation.
I would just
funny.
take that and just leave it in front of somebody's house.
So
Slide under their door.
I was like,
I would
"Ha!"
love for someone just to play it the whole way through and it goes off and like, so 6 hours.
So I'm like,
That's it.
"Yeah."
That's when it is. 6
So I'm like,
hours.
"Ha! We got him. We're so funny." He hands me this box for me and Nikki. And he goes, "Merry Christmas." I open the box, right? Unwrap it. Open the box. Oh, look, it's a box within a box.
oh no.
I was like, all right, here we go. So I think I opened up like 6 different boxes. Get to this box. I open it up and inside of the box is the box is just full of like crumpled up $1 bills.
There you go.
And he was
Oh my
like,
goodness.
he said for the past like year, he was like, just like he would take money and he would set it aside for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And he'd be like, all right, so I'm going to use this for David and Nikki, this for whatever. And then he thought it would be funny to just take all the money that he had saved up, all of the $1, like get them into ones. And then he just like just crumpled them up and threw them all into this box. So it took us like 30 minutes to like take out a $1 bill, uncrumple it, lay it on the stack, put a book on top of it so it doesn't fold back up. And I was like, touche.
Was it like $15?
It was 300.
What a gift!
Suffering.
fajita.
Man.
I'm so crumbling. Count
If
my money.
I have to.
Yeah,
It's like the most like
We're
sob story.
gonna
like,
go. We're gonna.
$300.
I'm not
Tell me you're
No.
not poor without telling me you're not
I'm
poor.
not saying it was a
It could
bad
at least
gift.
been $200 and not.
I keep count 250, 251.
I'm not saying it was a bad gift. I'm saying the fact that I had to
Won't
do
even
all
buy
that
you
was
one-
a solid
Won't even
prank.
buy you one steak or fajita.
Fajitas.
Not even one
man.
fajita.
I know you can't
So
get
you personally got 300, or was that for you and Nikki?
It's for me and Nikki.
That's a little light then.
Right.
150
You know,
apiece. I
let's-
mean,
yeah.
come
Let's
on.
be
Come on.
real.
Is it-
Uh,
a little
So
better.
I mean, you can't talk about me getting all the crazy stuff, bro. You got PlayStation, all these games. You had 3 different Christmases.
So I got a PS4, a PS5, 3 games: Madden, FIFA, or is it the soccer one? And then
Basketball, 2K.
2K, and an extra controller and a dock
So in case
to
Kayla
charge
wants to play
both
with you?
controllers. Yes, we're gonna kill our marriage together. Let our
Way to
son
do it.
just screaming out, and us
Way to
just
do
being at gaming.
Give him an iPad. That always helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my father-in-law got me, in addition to that, I don't know if he knew that he bought me that. He did say, as we were opening, he was like, promise me to do your devotions before you play. That's what he said to me, Mike and Travis. It was pretty funny. I'm like, nope. But he did
Joke's
say,
on
look
you.
at Michigan going for a TD.
Let's just go.
That's
they're
the
gonna
second
win.
ones.
But he got me golf balls, and he has my face on them, and it says,
Really?
Gluten Boy.
That's so funny.
Gluten Boy.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Speaking of Gluten Boy, I guess Dustin's just not coming.
No, he's on his way. He texted me.
Oh.
This guy. So.
But yeah, so everybody, Kazi, what'd you get?
How was the yield?
I was spoiled. So, Dustin, speaking of Dustin, he got me a fireman's axe for Christmas. Which
Oh yes,
I love.
as you need that.
As
Yeah.
one does.
I'm surprised.
I can't believe it's been this late in the game.
I didn't get one for my housewarming gift, and I was kind of bummed out about it.
Yeah. It's the one thing you need.
Yeah.
Then my mom, bless her heart, got me.
No, you're
Is
wrong.
that legitimate? Bless your heart, or
Oh no, it's. I mean,
My
bless her heart.
are you truly
Yeah.
asking God to bless your mother's heart,
She
Or is this like a southern bless
She
your
gonna-
heart?
Oh no,
feel a
this is not
jolt
the
from the
southern one.
Lord?
This is not the southern version.
or is
No,
it
this is
like
this is a
step on crack
genuine
kinda bless your
blessing of the heart.
Exactly. Yes. This is
Okay.
a genuine from my heart to
Wow,
God.
that guy, the biggest.
And then
I think I ran through a Walmart right there. It was such a big opening, dude. Like, look at this. Watch. Boom. Like, what?
It's just not a white jersey in
I
sight.
mean, goodness.
So what'd your mom get you?
so she got me a gas mask, which I asked for. Then she got me
We're preppers.
3
Cassie,
emergency
what?
radios.
Do you know something's about to happen that I don't know?
Does it work?
Oh yeah, trust me. Dustin helped me set it up.
Did you test it?
Does it
Yeah,
work though?
does.
With the gas
Did
mask?
you test
How'd
it?
you
Yes.
test it?
How long did you sit in your car with the exhaust pumped into the windows?
Revving the engine.
Did you put it underwater?
Did he spray you with pepper spray? Like what happened?
How are you so confident that it
So
works?
I just put it on, and the filter
Mm-hmm.
has like a bottom. It has like has a thing on the bottom that you take off and you put it on. I
You
simply put
could
it
you
on.
could go to a couple ladies in our church and have them smoke in your face.
True. And then
Can't even taste it.
Can you
I-
smell the smoke through the,
I don't know
the
what
gas mask?
I don't know what brand you.
What you should do at church,
Um,
bring the gas back to make him
actually,
convicted.
I have it in my
make
bag.
him really feel bad.
I brought it with me if you guys want to see
Yeah,
that
it.
way
we
in the
do.
smoker's corner
Absolutely,
of
go get it.
the smoker's corner of
gas
Heritage,
mask.
you can just Kaz walking out with the wonderful air we're breathing, right, ladies?
It's like, tell me you're in the South without telling me you're in the South.
Yeah. You can always count on Kaz to have like the most unconventional
Show
Christmas
and
gifts.
tell.
Yeah.
Show and tell.
Just so unconventional.
You got a
That
guerrilla
looks like
warfare book?
literally- You know the movie Toy Story? Like the
The
giant
army man.
the giant army like radio he has? Oh, gorilla. I love fighting gorillas.
Here's the gas mask.
Okay, put it
All
on.
right.
Here's the gas mask in question.
Put it on. It wasn't in question. We just wanted to see it.
Yeah, I wasn't questioning
Oh, that's
whether or not you
real.
had one. What is this?
Yeah, we're laughing at him right now, but you know, if
Oh,
there's
this is the filter.
if there is a chemical warfare,
in case you,
the first thing all of us are thinking of is Kaz.
hold on. In case you guys were wondering, this is the executive standard, the GB 2890-2009.
That looks so cool. Like the
Can you
Call of Duty
can you
mission.
screw it in, Kaz?
You know the Call of Duty mission where like they start on the boat, they all have the gas mask on.
All right, turn it on.
What is? This is
How much is like a legit gas mask cost?
It is a legit gas mask, Gary.
You're
How
not.
much do
You're
they
not
cost?
screwed in. Yeah, you gotta straighten it up.
Pepper spray them. Pepper spray
Uh-uh.
'em. Just get a Febreze.
There you go.
What color? What's the scent of this candle?
Look at that guy.
Scent.
As you can see, it's on. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's on. He's being sprayed by Febreze. What's the scent, Kaz? Name it. What's it smell like?
He's so Cameron. As soon as Kazi got the filter into his gas
Oh,
mask,
I can taste it.
yeah, I can taste it for sure. So Cameron got a bottle of Febreze and is unloading into Kazi's face.
It's like a tropical sunset.
It's literally the Febreze is literally dripping off the front of his gas mask. I can taste it.
Look,
I can,
just because you're facing the apocalypse doesn't mean you can't be clean.
Hot sauce for
oh my goodness!
What was it like? What was the? This is.
Harrison, it's a pleasure. We do a podcast.
Yeah, you should go clean it off, probably.
What was the flavor?
Oh man, I got gas.
Oh
Flavor
man!
of Febreze.
I got crop dust.
Get that guy in here.
Sorry, Kaz.
I seen it. Let me see this.
We were just doing Christmas gifts. Tell them what you got. First of all, tell them the biggest thing.
All right,
you got.
I
yeah,
spoiled
dude.
it.
Well, not the biggest thing, but the smallest, petite, big thing.
A what?
A black
Blackstone,
stone.
the griddle, outdoor griddle thing. Everybody has them now.
Oh,
Emphasis on stone.
I got a. What did I get? I got a Pit Boss smoker, and then like everybody's getting Blackstones now.
Is it okay,
Behind.
Kaz?
Wait, do you have a drum roll?
Kaz, I didn't ruin it, did I?
Drum roll is like
No.
it should survive
If,
war.
if that's ruined, no wonder all those guys in World War One died.
hit him with the drum roll. Do we have a drum roll?
It's like
This is
orange.
good enough.
Do you have a drum roll?
Orange.
I don't think we do.
No, oh, yellow.
Nope. No.
If
Oh, we
you
don't have a
hit the-
drum roll.
If you
Here,
hit light blue a lot, if you just
Dustin, what did you get for Christmas?
I got a fiance.
Hey!
The crowd goes
Ow!
Eat this hot sauce.
and Jesus.
Look at that guy go. So proud. They grow up so fast.
Great job, man.
They grow up so fast.
Good job,
Thank you.
Michigan.
He just walks in with his Cheez-Its in hand.
I love Cheez-Its. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
Oreos.
you got a fiance.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us about it.
So her name's Mackenzie.
What? Where's she from?
Same girl.
You mean like go through the whole thing?
I would walk through the engagement.
Give me the cliff notes. You know.
All right. So, I always
I
wanted
fell in
to-
love with a woman.
I did. I always wanted to propose to her in the back of the church because that was the first time I'd ever talked to her.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured it would be like a start and beginning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to have something.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's in anywhere, but you've got to
Yeah.
have a story connected. She has to know that you were thinking about something. Like, I mean,
That's why you have like these guys. They propose like at these baseball games, and
Yeah.
like this was like the guy's dream. This
Yeah,
was never. This was never. The girl was never like, man, I hope he proposes. The
Sorry,
Braves
it
are doing
stinks
great.
now,
You know?
guys. I kind of feel bad.
Well, it smells better than he does.
I doused it.
I wish I had the gas mask back on.
Yeah, dude. You spent so much.
I gassed him.
Do you think it'd be all right if I continue with my story?
Yes, go.
Sure.
I'm invested.
All right, thanks, man. Look at this thing.
I know. Let me see it.
We'll get to that in a moment. But anyway, so, I had the plan for what I wanted to do. Meredith helped with some of the details, and what would make it, more perfect. And then your wife helped set everything up. So it's a group effort, all out of the middle of my brain.
Yeah, it was
But,
it was magical. Tell them when you
It's
did
still
it.
set up.
Yeah.
Okay, so-
literally, it's still.
It was
From
right-
Christmas Eve.
So
Yes.
I love Christmas. Mackenzie loves Christmas. Her favorite
Holiday.
holidays, time of year is Christmas.
Season.
The whole season of Christmas, and then her favorite service, or at least one of them, is the Christmas Eve service because it's very
Yeah, it's like one of
like,
her favorite
close
things.
knit, special. It's not like your your run of the mill service.
Yeah,
really.
a fire marshal's
Jesus.
nightmare.
Jesus, yeah.
Very Jesus-y.
Little extra Jesus
Little
that
extra
time of year.
Jesus-y this time of year.
light so shine.
So we had to keep her occupied while during she couldn't know what was going on because the setup was happening during the service. So it had to be people.
We told Dad to tell the singers to stay up on stage because he was going to do a short message, and we didn't want her to go to the back room. So like we sang a song or two, and then Dad's like, I'm gonna do a quick preach. I'm gonna do a quick message. I'm gonna have you guys sing again, and then we'll do the candlelight service. So we stood up there, and my wife was in the back that whole time setting up. And then Meredith left, and she said she had to go out for something, and she went out and set up, and then the service continued, and that's what
So
I was
when the service was over, I went back there, and my guise was that I was helping your mom with packages or whatever, which is pretty reasonable because that it's a somewhat of a regular
it's the
occurrence.
season.
Yep. So I go back there and I see everything, and it's way better than anything I ever imagined. And
Good thing they did it, right?
Dustin's envision is like a big piece, like roll of paper with crown. Will you?
It's spelled wrong.
No, it's like a
WMARY me.
Question marks upside down.
it's like Dwight's party where he says it's you were born, or like it's your birthday.
It's your birthday period.
Yeah.
It's your birthday.
It's a statement of fact.
Do you want to do this?
So will you MERRY?
It's like I found a deal on I found the name Mary, and it was cheaper than
It's still got like the Dollar General sticker on it. Anyways, so we had
It's
this
a Christmas
candle,
Mary with the
this
E
this
crossed off
candle
the back.
like runway going up to these Christmas trees that were filled with pictures of me and her, and then leading up to the trees were also other pictures of me and her, but they were framed. And then in the center of the middle Christmas tree was a big neon sign that said, "Will you marry me?"
Yeah.
And on a different tree had an ornament that said, "Will you marry me?" That was the theme.
Did you even have to say it?
What'd you say?
Did you just like did you just like sit there and just point at the sign?
And the end result was
She agreed to the terms and conditions.
Yeah.
there you go, Dawson.
She agreed.
She didn't read all the fine print.
Did she say I agree?
Contract negotiations have begun.
I
great.
confirm.
That is, it's awesome. So it was pretty good. It's pretty cool.
And in turn, for offering,
you get a cook.
I got the notebook. She doesn't offer to cook.
Yeah, so I
we're
knew
building up to that.
I've known that you were getting this for like months,
dude.
and she was like, "Promise me you're not going to tell him." And I was like, "Why? Why would I tell? Why would I tell him that?"
It'd really be the worst.
It's just like, "Oh, I got you." Yeah. So she texted me asking about questions like which one to get, and you actually got a newer version than the one I have because she was gonna buy the same exact one, but then the website was like, we're about to discontinue this because we're going to come out with a new edition. So I was like, well, I don't know if the new edition is going to come out by Christmas, but if you want to risk it, like you might as well do that. So she waited. Then she's like, what canvas, like what should I get for the pen? What should I get this? Da, 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 da. And I was like,
What is it?
so it's a super note. You can tell them what you got for Christmas. Go ahead.
Yeah. So David when did you get this, David? Like August?
July for my
July.
birthday.
Is this
So-
Kindle based?
You can put a Kindle on there, but it's not
can.
Kindle based.
It's not an Amazon product. But I did you can download the Kindle app off the App Store and also use it like a Kindle.
Yeah, and like you can like write in the pages and stuff like that. It feels like a pen on paper when you write on there.
I've not seen I have not seen Dustin when I have seen him. When my eyes have seen Dustin since Christmas, I have not seen him
Without it.
without it.
I
I'm
love
just
it.
gonna keep going.
She's like, how many ways can I phrase
There was
this?
one hand that always had that in it.
And it was me.
No,
I don't have to stand, so it's like
yeah, you were last. So
yeah,
you got
you
that.
left one here. Yeah, dude, I love mine. Mine is awesome. There's different like things that I've been finding out that I can do with it too.
I'm like slowly figuring stuff out.
Yeah.
Over time and
my
like messing with it and trying to
2024
figure out
goal.
all the stuff that it does.
So
Dude,
one of the things I've noticed is
Dustin would appreciate this.
one of the things I've noticed is that you have like a drawing artist file thing on yours.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can draw pictures on mine, but it doesn't have like its own category of drawing things on there. But yeah, no, it's definitely.
This is pretty cool.
Isn't that thing awesome?
I don't know how it's not more widely advertised.
It's definitely a niche product. Like
Yeah,
it's not. I don't. Have I even talked about mine on here?
I know I've said it before. What did he
The
write?
church bought me a pen for this.
This is
Yeah.
for,
It's for him. Pass it on. Don't repeat.
So, I actually. Yes. This thing.
step 4 was Cam, not me.
The only time I think
Repeat step 4 was Harrison.
Yeah. Hey,
The,
this is what
uh,
Harry wrote down.
the biggest laugh I've ever gotten out of Cameron's dad was we were at teen camp and I was showing this thing
So
off,
funny.
and I was like, dude, I
You
can't
look
believe.
really professional with all your tablets out here.
I said, dude, I can't
pull out my
believe I got
We're on
this.
a podcast.
Your book.
My guerrilla warfare book.
Where he fights gorillas. And I'm showing like all of the different.
Source of funding for guerrilla warfare is donations or illegal activities. Taxes. My taxes are supporting guerrilla
what
warfare.
is this
Black
book?
market,
What is this, church?
Jesus.
What?
Sounds like a church.
Sounds like our podcast. The guerrilla warfare is like, hey guys, you want to know how to start a guerrilla warfare?
So, Harry, you might appreciate this. So I'm showing this thing off to Cameron's dad, and I'm like, yeah, I got all my messages on here, all my notes, whatever it is. Feels like pen on paper. I love it. I love the way it feels. I've been preaching out of it, and he goes, well, he's like, can you preach out of it wherever you go? Because technically it's a tablet. Some people don't like that kind of stuff. And I said, way ahead of you. Look at my screensaver.
Everyone, show it to the
It's a combination.
book.
David, I gotta ask, how do you do that? How do you change the screensaver like that?
I can show you
I
after.
have not figured that out.
I can show you after.
Yeah.
Can we get
Look.
Can we get a honorary sniff because we've missed it?
I did one earlier. I got to go back
Did
and
you?
find
You
it.
got-
The Easter egg, the
It
classic.
was an Easter egg.
I wonder.
It was
I wonder.
early.
Can you record some for us so we can implant?
I've even got a folder
It's just,
that
it's just us
says
talking, and you hear.
Just say,
Podcast
what are your
notes.
thoughts about that, Harrison? Just like a sniff. I did one earlier in the episode. I did it, and I stopped breathing. Like, I hope Cam didn't notice. So tune in around the 2-minute mark.
Oh, speaking of Christmas gifts, I already gave Cameron and Harry theirs.
Yeah,
And by gave Harry his, I mean we mailed it to him because I didn't know when I would see him again.
it's so awful.
It does
But-
be, it does be
Uh,
like that.
Nikki put this together. Specifically, Nikki did.
You don't wear that blue thing.
Yeah, no,
Oh, you don't?
no. But there's a shirt there for your future
I
wife.
don't know what it is. I can't wait to open it.
You just open it.
The shirt, the
You
shirt's
can
for your
literally see it
future
on the one
wife,
side. You don't have to open it. You can see it on the one side.
and the thing in the little blue bag is for you.
I didn't get one of the things in the blue things.
You
in
didn't
the
give
mail.
him a tie bar.
No, I didn't go in the mail.
It didn't come in the mail.
No.
I'm gonna smack my wife.
Go
No,
beat
it's
your
fine.
wife, dude.
Come on.
That's
All right,
why,
I got a Christmas
that's why
gift for
I won't
everyone,
be here
so-
for 3 months.
I didn't
to be honest.
No, it's not.
No, just
Did it
I didn't-
actually come in the mail? You just threw it away because you didn't know that it was supposed to be
no,
with
it
the
just
shirt?
came as a shirt. I didn't mean to guilt trip your wife, but since you're already doing it, you might as well just guilt trip her really hard right now.
I'm going full
Yeah.
force.
Just let her know that it was really hard to record because of all the tears in my.
Yeah.
It's hard to watch the Michigan game. The salty sting of the tears in my eye right now. It stings more than the Febreze earlier.
All right.
I said, Harry says he didn't get a tie clip and the tears are falling off his nose.
Yeah. They're making.
And
It's
she
not looking
said, well, we've
pretty.
got a couple hours before they finally get off.
Are you ready for your
That's
Christmas
cool, right?
gifts?
Yes, this is so cool.
Are you ready for your Christmas gifts?
Oh, you got us Christmas gifts?
I
Yeah,
feel
you can
bad
get-
now.
You
I
don't.
get
No,
it.
this. You don't feel bad. All right.
To be fair, I didn't get you guys Christmas gifts. Nikki
Are you
did.
ready? Are you ready?
I mean, I
Hit me
kinda-
with it.
to be fair, this is
2024
kinda
Christmas
yours.
gift and new merch line.
Wow.
Oh,
It's not just a gift for us.
112.
It's a gift
Dustin,
for everybody.
look at my gift.
I'm looking at it.
Technically, you guys
Check
earned
it out.
them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're Richardson 112. If you
Our
don't want
first
it,
paycheck. Dude, nice.
yeah. How about the hoodie and the T-shirt? You idiot.
Of 2024.
Also,
No more
yeah,
First paycheck
Ruth got
2024.
a T-shirt and your father-in-law got a T-shirt too. So
2024.
looks good.
Buddy.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, it's biting.
I'm gonna keep
gonna model
the
it for the
sticker on to make
camera.
Feel official.
Like,
Yeah,
his
it's
face.
It's a Richard. Do you wear hats, Harry?
All right, what's on my head right now?
Yeah, I mean, if you don't wear it, I'm going to sell it.
I'll split. If only if I split the profits with you.
Yeah, well, it's all going right back into the account.
That's it.
So what we have, I bought 12. I have 8 left, and we're gonna sell them for $30 a piece, and I'm gonna try and make it back so I can make another 12.
Yeah.
So if we have 8 for sale for $30,
She said, Nikki says, yes, she did. I know I put it in there. Did he accidentally throw it out?
you probably did.
Oh, yes, I probably threw it out.
Anyways,
He said, and actually, he didn't even accidentally do it. He probably looked at it and goes, man, I'm not on that podcast anymore.
yeah. So we're selling them for $30. We have about 22 in them, so we're just trying to make our money back. I have 8 available. If you want one, email us at calmdownisfine@gmail.com or message us through Instagram. I think a couple guys at the church want some too, and I'm not giving any away, so who knows if we'll have any left.
I'm not giving any away either.
Yeah. So
Me neither.
Same.
if I sell all 8, we will put in another order. So, but yeah, they look good.
I'm a fan.
Miss Heather designed it.
When
Thanks,
are you
Mom.
getting your next set of couches?
Calm down is fine couches.
Yeah, big emblem on it. Yours is kind of crooked, actually. You need to straighten that out or pick from the pile. Yeah. Oh, it's just how it's on your fat head.
You just got a crooked head, bro.
So,
A crooked head.
New Year's resolutions, anybody? Anything to... did any of us meet our resolutions from last year?
I always
You
thought
barely made it.
Hey,
You barely made it.
No, I didn't. I typically don't make New Year's
We did
resolutions.
on the podcast
Well, yeah, I
last
said
year.
I wanted 500 subscribers.
Did we make one?
We're not there.
Yeah, we got...
We're almost
too far.
3.
Yeah.
Almost to 3, which is
I think
fine.
I said
do
we
it.
want to paid... we want to advertise... was it paid ad?
yeah, but we got
Right.
Brian Bates, so
We got Brian Bates.
It was just
Yeah,
was
Brian.
pretty
Or you
epic.
been Brian?
Actually, this reminds me. So I preached Sunday morning at the church,
Uh-huh.
mine, and
Sunday morning. That's a
well, it was Sunday school.
okay.
Yeah.
No.
Wasn't
that's
prime-
morning,
wasn't
morning.
That's
prime
nothing.
time.
That's
Yeah,
nothing.
so I did Sunday school. I was filling in because Brother Mike's out of town, and I was preaching on clean slate, New Year's resolutions and stuff like
Mhm.
that, and I was preaching on John 21, and I said when the disciples came back to the shore, they found 4 different things, and the first point was
You
fire.
missed the wide open guy. Go ahead.
They found a fire.
This is the
And I
word
start
of the
talking about
Lord
how-
you're messing around with.
I said I was talking about how Christians need to get their own fire for the Lord, right?
Uh-huh.
And the New Year's resolution was to be on fire for God. And
Yep.
I said this phrase, which apparently was the most. It was the biggest thing anybody got out of my message. I said, if you build a man a fire, he is warm for a day.
Uh-huh.
But if you set a man on fire, he's warm for the rest of his life. And big hit there. So
Very good.
So what did David preach on? I said, you
you
set
set
him on
people
fire.
on fire.
Set the man on fire.
So
Set him on fire.
funny.
Great. No, but other than anything else exciting happening, you enjoyed your Christmas and your New Year's?
I did. I feel like I will never need anything ever again for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, a wedding to happen would be nice, right?
What? I meant like tangible physical item.
You don't feel like you're
I mean, weddings
You know
are pretty
what?
physical. So I was like,
This whole system's rigged.
yeah, I wasn't there in spirit at Harry's wedding. I physically was there.
You know,
physically.
there.
And Cameron's. I was in.
was
I was
just
at.
I was
thinking-
not thrown up in the air by the Spirit.
I was in
That
Cameron's
was-
wedding. I was in Harry's wedding.
That was such a good time.
Didn't you say you had something for me?
What?
Did you text me? And
Oh,
say,
that thing?
yeah, you said I have something for you or something.
Oh, it was probably this.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
bought
what
that
it was.
like months
Do you guys
ago.
want to? Do you guys
So
want to? Do
probably-
you guys want to take a quick spin before we close out the podcast?
Don't look at the expiration date.
I don't. I never do.
Are we doing like just a recap of like Christmas stuff?
Well, what did we just do? What'd you? do?
I'll just do one more thing. I guess
Yeah,
we were
go
doing.
ahead.
For next
I'm
one?
surprised you guys don't do Omni Night. By the way,
Is
we
that
had
the next
that.
one?
That was
Yeah, because we're always gone. Like I've been
Oh, really?
gone. We used to go to North Carolina to my mom's family, and so we don't do that anymore. So we always leave right after
John
Christmas.
Travolta's Santa.
Yeah.
So Omni Night's pretty
Plus,
legit.
for years I didn't have anyone to bring, so there's no point in me going.
Yeah.
We have kids to bring now, but
you
I
went
just,
like when you were back when you were single. Remember we were bowling for like
Yeah, bro.
hours and hours.
yeah, I was trying to woo my wife.
And there it worked.
And that's where it was.
That's what it was.
actually
That's how you won her over. Was bowling.
No, but
Yeah.
I did go with intentions of if she's there, I'm definitely going to talk to her.
Yeah.
Because I had
That he
preached
did.
chapel a couple weeks before, and we had a good conversation. And I was like,
She was giving you notes on what to correct.
no, she was just talking to me. And I was like, she's not running.
Do you think it worked?
Huh? So then I showed up at
That's
Omni
it.
Night. And then I also went to graduation. Yeah, because Harrison actually never mind. No,
What? So we
Never
did
mind.
Omni Night,
yeah,
and I realized the appeal of staying up till 3 a.m.
has gone.
has gone.
Has lost its
Dude,
fervor.
I don't even remember what 3
So-
a.m. looks like.
So we were
I don't
there,
want to know.
and it was good. You know, a whole bunch of teens. One of the kids from our group got saved. That was a blessing.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
And then, so I have like 4 monsters in my car, and I'm driving the venue. There's going to be 4 venues, so like I'm just going to be pounding a monster every venue. And like so Abby Smith, who's Mike Smith's wife,
Yep.
he's like, Harrison, where's your wife?
Just refer to her as Mrs. Smith.
Mrs. Smith.
Okay.
Mrs. Abigail Smith.
Yeah. Just
Was
Smith,
like-
Mrs. Smith. Why do you
Mrs.
keep
Smith.
just
Mrs. A.
don't? She doesn't
Smith
need an identity.
was like, Harrison, where's your wife? I'm like, oh, she's up in New Hampshire still. He was like, I've never seen your wife. I'm like, well, no, what I'm doing is,
She
like,
doesn't exist.
I'm like, no, she does. I did my quote. She exists. Don't worry. So what I'm doing is she's spending, if she were here, then I would be neglecting her by staying up till 3 a.m. with
True.
people away from the house.
True.
But instead, what I'm doing is I'm being a good husband by neglecting her, by allowing her to be at her family
Right.
while I'm away.
Yeah.
So see, it's how you look at it.
Exactly. It's
And
all
it's-
about perspective.
Yeah.
So
Angles.
I'm being a good husband by staying out till 3 a.m.
Right.
while she's spending time with the family. And then like two venues in, it was like indoor soccer. And I said, you know what? I might still got it in me to play indoor soccer. I had indoor
He said,
soccer.
His second venue, I headed back to New Hampshire.
So I had I was like 3 monsters in at this point. Like only had like a meatball sub all day. And I'm there. I'm like, I'm about to go on the field. I'm like, why
What
is
am I
my
doing?
heart just like totally like why am I like actually shaking right now? Like this is
Why am I so anxious?
Why can I see?
Like,
Why can I
seriously,
smell
why-
colors?
I'm like, why am I so anxious? I'm like, oh yeah. And like as soon as I get out there, I'm like, oh, this is such a bad decision. And we won 2 games and it was a max 2, so we had to go off. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that again. So then I'm like, let me just go like, not necessarily dry heave, but like, go like catch my breath for a while.
that
Yeah.
stuff's rough.
Your
man.
body was saying, water?
yeah.
Water? Water?
That's what, I don't know if I've said this on the podcast before, but one time me and George, my friend George, we went to the gym to work out and we took pre-workout and then we walked into the gym, but we heard basketball being
Your
played.
skin felt like it was on fire.
We heard basketball and he was like, "Hey,
Heart
instead
is,
of
like, literally racing.
he was like, instead of working out, you want to go play basketball?" I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." So we threw on our shoes. We went, bro. The end of game 1, I thought it was gonna
Tingles,
explode.
yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
like it was so
If
bad.
I don't, sometimes I can't track it. I guess sometimes I have like a Yeti, whatever, and I'll fill it up
with pre-workout.
with coffee in the
Oh.
morning, right? And I'll drink
Going
it.
hard.
And I guess it's on the days that I don't eat breakfast, when I drink my coffee, I will be like 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, and I'm like super anxious and like trying to like, and I'm like, I haven't drinking any water, and I just had straight 32 ounces of coffee. Yeah, so it is important to really drink water.
Thankfully, I was playing all like 9th graders, so it was pretty easy to hit
How many of them?
hit them against the
How
wall.
How old are you? 12?
I think my caffeine intake might be too high because
so hitting them against the wall.
If I drink, normally I don't get affected, but if it's in the morning and I drink a big old thing of coffee, I'm like, like I have to drink water.
I
that
don't drink
usually
coffee,
levels
so
out.
I don't have that issue.
Yeah,
I love
well,
coffee.
That's gross.
I drink a
I
pre-workout
don't think
every
I ever want
morning.
to talk
and
about my
then-
house.
every morning if you don't work out.
No, well, not the mornings I don't work out, but all the like 5 or 6 days a week I have pre-workout in the morning.
Yeah.
and then after that, like probably a collective, like I don't know, like 9 cups of coffee. Like a 12.
What, dude?
You've got like a,
What?
You've got like a 12-cup coffee pot.
Why did
right?
you
So
say
then
that
you
like it
pour-
was a normal thing
It's
to
not
do?
As one
9
does.
drinks.
Maybe
it's
that's
like,
why your caffeine. Maybe that's why your body doesn't know the difference. 9 cups.
You drink
like-
9 cups of
I
coffee.
fill
a
mine
day.
up at 4, and it fills
9
up my 32 ounce. Not 32 ounce. Whatever it is, the Yeti.
Yeah, I drink more than that, buddy.
And pre-workout.
How are you alive?
And like how much water?
And
Like a ton of
Cheez-Its.
water too, right?
Yeah. Water's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
If you drink
Dude,
a
that
lot
much
of
coffee
water,
and pre-workout, bro. Do you
You're
just-
drinking like 2 milk cartons of fluid
now
of
that
stuff.
For the gym?
I didn't have coffee today. I'm out of coffee.
Do you
right
just
now.
have,
But
like-
typically that would be my.
How many?
Is that
kidney
why you were
stones do
super
have?
late to the podcast? Because you were lagging?
You know, I feel pretty good.
That's wild, bro.
That's
He
a
just
lot of
threw
coffee.
9 out there like it was like
have 9.
Everybody does that.
Well, like I mean, a lot of people drink a pot of coffee a day.
Hopefully you make it
So
to the
that-
wedding. Probably die before then.
Nah.
Or either that, or he's gonna have about 40 kidney stones between now and then.
Nah, that's hydrated.
Yeah, you gotta really break it up. You gotta confuse your body. Start making one. Whoa, whoa, whoa! The dam has broke. Here comes water.
Every time they start making the
Flush it all
stones, the river just flushes them out.
Flush them out before they build up. Yep.
Oh
Hey,
man,
were you on my side on the granola cruncher car of choice?
the what?
The granola.
The granola.
The
Yeah,
what?
Yeah,
Car
the
country?
liberal lesbian car.
Oh, you mean the Subaru thing?
Yeah.
No, he was on rally car.
Well, I mean,
I'm
is it
getting
more,
a Subaru.
is it more rally car or more like liberal? The stigma of Subaru, not rally, not like
We're a rally car.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a lot of Subarus
It's
where
gonna
I'm
be
at, and
wrong.
I can
but
tell you they're
3 of
not.
us are wrong apparently.
They're definitely they're
Yeah.
more of the runner types. They're more of
I'm gonna
the
sell his
they're more
hats.
the shiesty types.
You watch videos
Okay.
of Ken Block rally racing,
It's
it'll
so-
change your
I
mind
have
forever.
no.
So-
Who is Ken Block?
Ken Block. Well, he's
Don't
he's
you.
He's a
he's passed
rally
away
guy.
now, but he was like he was like the world's
Yeah.
predominant rally car racer and drifter. And
Have you
he-
heard of a Hoonigan?
Yeah,
No.
and he had a deal with Subaru for a while, and that's
Hoonigan.
yeah, that's his
Is that
brand.
who it is? Hoonigan?
Hoonigan is they're like a racing brand,
Yeah,
but
I've
it's
seen
like
the
very
hoodies, but I don't know what
specific.
it was.
But yeah.
Hoonigan? I've seen that.
Hoonigan.
I thought it was like hoodlum.
Hooligan.
They make like stupid powerful cars.
yeah, dude. You watch his videos, and you're like, I didn't know cars could do that.
Mm.
But
Are you getting a race car to are you getting a Subaru to race or to
He dropped it.
to
Oh, just another
crunch
car.
granola?
Another car.
To race.
It's for Ruth.
are you getting an Outback?
I don't know what it is. I'll be honest.
Get a WRX.
It was 500.
Yeah.
It's 500.
Inline
500
four,
bucks
twin
though,
turbo.
so-
Is she cutting her hair and dyeing it pink?
No, I think she's shaving half of it instead.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
We start simple here.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, hey, let's end this episode.
You want to do a quick round of these hot sauces?
Let's
Nah,
do
it's
it
gonna
on
be
the next one.
round.
Let's start the next podcast discussing Ken Block and all he's done for America and the world. Look at here.
This man, dude, that was the quickest.
Oh, that
Dustin's-
thing I saw
In
that
Ken
before.
Block's name, I pray. Amen. Dustin.
I saw that before. That was pretty crazy.
What is that? Him driving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is rally racing.
Is he dead?
He's dead.
Yeah,
now.
yeah, but not
How'd
from.
he die?
I think
I don't remember.
I'm not sure
How old
how.
was he?
He's a little older.
That
He
is a-
wasn't old by
It's like
any
a guy
means, but-
reading him
I can't appreciate a man who dies before his time.
But you
This
like-
shows weakness.
So, like with rally racing, you have a navigator in the passenger seat and then the driver, because the driver is just focused on keeping the car on the road, and he's listening to the navigator tell him the turn's coming up, how deep the turns are. What?
He died this year
Coffee
at
overdose.
55. Snowmobile accident.
Huh. What a way to go.
I mean, on top, I guess.
What a way to go.
Y'all being silly, I'm still gonna send it.
How did he die? And you guys were such avid followers, and you're just like, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, he's dead. And you guys don't like, know the exact
You're
details.
not real disciples.
Because I just try.
I wasn't a disciple.
Like you
I
were like,
still
we
feel
said
like-
the name Ken Block, and Dustin put his hand up in the air, like
He started speaking
worshiping
in
him.
tongues.
And he's like, I think he's dead.
I knew he was dead. I didn't know how.
I wasn't sure.
I
how
didn't-
he
yeah, I
died.
didn't know how.
2023.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2023.
You're like
Really
the
interesting.
This should be
Joseph.
bigger news.
You're like the Joseph Arimathea of Kemp-Block. You're a disciple in hiding.
Yeah, he's like, I'm with you, but I'm gonna keep my pension. So we tight.
You just like watch videos of him racing, and your brain is like, how is he doing that? Because it doesn't make real sense.
That's exactly what my brain did when you said 9 cups of coffee and pre-workout.
How did I know he
real.
was trying
Oh, what else did we do? Oh, we went to go see the Christmas Story at Sight and Sound.
Cool.
Yeah, we did that. That's another thing we did since the last time I've seen
When we
you
were
guys.
in Lancaster, we went to the Tabernacle. They built a life-size tabernacle as it was the dimensions in the Bible.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really cool. Where the outlets are,
What is this?
Oh, that sounds neat.
it's really cool. It's been there for like 30 years.
I had no idea this
I
thing
went when I was a
existed.
kid. It was really
It's crazy. Yeah, we went this time, and
Well, we're going again in March to go see Daniel, so maybe I'll swing by and.
The thing that blows my mind the
See
most
his
about
play
that,
is so
it's only
good.
35
Yes.
minutes. Like you
From-
go in there and sit down. They walk you through. It's like an audible thing walks you through it.
Yeah,
the
typically we make a day out of it. We'll like go to Shady Maple and then we'll go to the play. So I think maybe we'll just tack that onto the schedule.
it's really neat, and it's definitely like, just looking at it makes you think, and like with the inner court, with it being like solid gold, how on earth did they move this thing around?
Yeah,
Like,
dude. But what's so nuts is there's like, I mean, there could have been 2 million people, and it's the reason you didn't know about it in Lancaster. You think you would have seen it. It's not big at all.
I
Like,
saw-
I
yeah.
drove up to the building and I'm like, where is this thing?
Yeah.
And it was just out back.
Did you wash your hands in the laver?
I took the fat from my calf and I just walked in, offered it up.
Okay.
Said, YOLO,
That funny,
take this.
Cass?
Oh.
Sneak a bite of that
You know what's
showbread.
crazy? I preached this a few weeks ago. Probably a little longer than a few weeks ago. Anyways, you know when I'm saying this because in the tabernacle there was the veil, and they showed the veil and described it like that was that separated the holy place from the most holy place, where the high priest could only go once a year. Well, in the New Testament, when Jesus dies on the cross, it says, you know, the sky went dark for 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's just like an insane thing. Like it was 12 to 3, 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock, no lights. It's never happened. Like in recorded history,
Right,
it
right.
happened then. Like it's recorded, but that doesn't happen. You can't explain that away. A solar eclipse doesn't do that. Whatever. So that's weird. Everyone's standing there watching the guy who claims to be God. That happens, and then the lights come back on, and there's a earthquake, and the rocks rent. Okay, that's rocks breaking, just splitting in two.
Right.
And so everyone's sitting there. This guy claims to be God. Lights are gone for 3 hours. Think of how long 3 hours is. And then it comes back on. And then there's a humongous earthquake. And then it says the temple veil was rent in twain.
Yeah.
Well, I just figured, it's not, it's like a curtain.
No,
That-
them things were
70 feet tall
right.
by 60 feet wide.
Mm-hmm.
And that, the temple one was 4 inches thick.
Yeah, those things were.
And in
thick.
between it was animal skin, leather, layered, and there was a new one made every year. So this wasn't something that anyone could have done. No one could.
Right.
There's no way. And it just, and it split from the top, not the bottom. If the earthquake had done it, it would have done it from the bottom because the earth was separated. But it split from the top, which there's no logical reason. But all those things happen, and people are still like, yeah, we crucified a man.
So the one guard is like, surely this is the
Right,
son
he's
of
the one
God.
that says, but all the Jews are like, we're too far into this. We got to keep our
Yeah, keep.
Yeah, the
But-
one soldier, because I had a thing. I said a moment too late.
Yeah. So my point was, they had the veil in there in the tabernacle, which wasn't as big as the one that was rent, but it had the thickness and everything was the same. And I just went through that, so it's really cool putting your eyes to it and seeing. It's insane. So, but 2 million people, and it's God dwelt in the midst of them. What are you doing? God dwelt in the midst of the 2 million people, and it was just like a little tent. And so you see when David said, I'm dwelling in this house, and the Lord is in a tent, down there, and it literally is a tent. Like, it's tiny. The inner court in the most holy place is smaller than my house. Like, tiny.
Well, I mean, it didn't have to be that big. Only one guy was allowed to go in there.
Right.
So,
It's
it's not like they needed. It's not like it was
God-
standing
like a-
room only.
God
Like
isn't
a studio
flashy.
apartment.
We'll do the podcast over here. Let's end this one out. Harrison, you're due to give the gospel twice.
Not in this one episode, but
I'm eating Cheez-Its.
Did you want me to do the outro music?
no.
All right, go ahead.
It's right now.
Yeah.
After the Holy Deal.
Invitation
There's one-
without the piano.
Okay, without the piano, we're gonna play. I thought Dustin was playing the.
Play ball.
Heads are bowed, eyes are closed. We're talking about the temple. There's one mediator between God and man, the man Christ Jesus. The only way to get to heaven, not by good works, not by being a good person, not by any other things, but through Jesus Christ. Trust Him, believe in Him. New year, new you. I was saved December 31st, 2008. God totally changed my life when they started the year. Best way you can start your year. If you don't know the Lord, you don't have a personal relationship with Him, start today.
Man.
Awesome. All right, guys. Peace out.
Hey there, comrades. Thanks for tuning in to the Calm Down It's Fine podcast. If you liked what you heard this episode, be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube and share that link. We want to get the episode out. We want as many new listeners as we can, and we want the old listeners to keep coming back. So be sure to like and subscribe. Find us on social media at CDIF Podcast. If you want to donate to the show, you can find the link to do so in the description below. So thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.